16 weird and interesting facts about sex. Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to my channel. Today the topic we are going to talk about might sound a little controversial and just out of the box, but trust us, you need to know this. Well, let's just dive right into the topic. Well, today we're going to talk about one of the most basic urges of human beings. Well, it's sex. If you went through an awe when you heard that, then you need to grow up. Like for real, you need to. Come on, don't consider sex as such a taboo. It's just a normal thing, and you and I are here just because of it. To speak biologically, this would just come to an end without this. When it comes to sex, it is very important that you get a proper sex education. A guy should know about the body of a girl and vice versa. From it being consensual to using protection, all of it should be kept in mind. Sex is not just something that you do for fun. A lot of it is related to it, be it emotionally or physically. Respecting your partner's choice, feeling comfortable, and making sure that things are going in the right direction are just as important parts of it if you need to make sure that these things are happening. Irrespective of your gender, okay, I might have been sounding quite boring here, but my intention for today is quite the opposite of this. I will quickly wrap up the serious talking and come to the fun part. Today in this video, we are going to talk about the 16 interesting yet weird facts about sex. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a single update from us. Number 16. Vaginal penetration is not enough for a woman to get that pleasure. I don't find any way to make it sound better, but vaginal penetration, or coitus as they would biologically call it, is just not enough for a woman to get an orgasm. To be pretty honest, it is quite easy for a guy to ejaculate, or get an orgasm in simpler terms. But for a woman, it can get quite tricky. They need clitoral stimulation in order to get that pleasure. Clitoris is a part of a woman's vagina and is the most sensitive part. You need to stimulate that to give her pleasure. This holds true for the majority, and from next time onwards, be sure to keep that in mind. Number 15. Use lube. Talking about a woman's parts, statistics shows that using lubricant can give greater pleasure to women. It generates great sensations that gives her pleasure. This can be any body oil, moisturizer, and so on. So from next time, be sure to make it lubey. Hope that didn't sound inappropriate. Number 14. Sex can help reduce headaches. While that might sound so unrealistic, it is true. Sex has proven to be extremely effective in relieving headaches and migraines. Well, not necessarily sex has to be involved, until or unless you get an orgasm. You know that there are other ways to do that. You can just satisfy yourself, because once the orgasm is released from your body, it releases chemicals to help relieve headaches. Number 13. A spoon of semen contains millions of sperms. Many people must already know this. When a man ejaculates, he releases nearly 500 million sperms in a single ejaculation. Each of the sperm competes inside a woman's uterus to reach the egg. Even if it sounds too much, it is undoubtedly the truth. Number 12. Sex boosts your immune system. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sex really helps boost your immune system. It combats small things like a cold, headache, stress, anxiety, and it just soothes you down. Sex can be a really great solution to these things, and it is also said that it helps you stay fit and uplift your mood. So, we can say that besides giving pleasure, sex also gives you a good health and immune system. Number 11. Women have long-lasting orgasms. While women are harder to please, once pleased it can go a long way. And by long, I don't mean like hours, of course. That would be too much. But while a man's orgasm lasts about 5 seconds, a woman's orgasm can last 4 times more. It can range from 20 seconds to even half a minute at times. Yeah, women may be harder to please sexually, but if you give her an orgasm once, it will give her satisfaction 4 times longer. Number 10. Size of penis varies, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, the size of penis varies from region to region. In the US, men have an average penis size which ranges from 5 to 6. French men are on the heavier scale of the balance, and Korean men are on the lighter end. While size varies from region to region, it doesn't matter. It is totally wrong to judge or mock someone on that basis, and one should never ever do that. And to be very honest, size doesn't matter in sex. What matters is how you use it. Number 9 is stop shaving too often. That might shock you to the core, but it is the truth. People who shave their hair in the reproduction part too often are the higher chance to develop vaginal or penis infection. Shaving your hair causes invisible tears in your body and lets the bacteria enter quite easily, especially if you do it right after. Hair in our body has a part to play. It is a mechanical barrier that prevents bacteria from entering the sensitive parts of you, and if you remove it quite often, it can be quite bad. Number 8. Men can fake orgasm as well. In movies and web series of the OTT platforms, we've seen that women are pro at faking orgasms. Well, men can do it too. Yes, you heard it right. Men can fake orgasms too. Well, the reason can be subjective, but hey, stop criticizing a woman for faking an orgasm because men do it too. We are equals, remember that. Number 7. Apples can be a really good way to turn you on. Well, if you thought it was strawberries dipped in chocolate, you were wrong. Apples are the best to turn you on, and this is absolutely the truth. The juicy and crispy fruit can really be refreshing, and it is just the right snack to get you in the mood. An apple a day surely keeps the doctor away, but it also gives you a good sexual life if that's what you're waiting to hear. Number 6. Bulky men have more stamina. If you thought otherwise, then you are wrong. Bulkier and heavier men have more endurance and stamina than lean men. They have higher sexual endurance and they can hold it in longer, which gives you a longer time in bed. That means increased satisfaction. So, never judge a book by its cover, because you never know what is inside. Number 5. Semen has low calories. It might sound really nasty to some people, but semen has very low calorie content. Though it's not advisable to gulp it, but it's just for your information. I thought you might like to know this. Number 4. Lesbians feel the greatest pleasures in bed. For all those people who think lesbians have no chance of getting a good sexual pleasure in bed, then let me tell you, it is them who enjoy the greatest pleasure in bed. They have higher and greater orgasms, which is even more than men. It might shock you, but truth is the truth. The primary reason behind this is the foreplay. As two women don't have vaginal penetration to do, they mostly focus on foreplay, which involves clitoral stimulation a lot. My first point in this video was this itself, that clitoral stimulation is very important to give sexual pleasure to women. That is highly done in lesbian sex, and this is perhaps the reason why they have greater orgasms. Number 3. Most Americans have an STD. Well, it might sound unbelievable, but most Americans have STDs. Statistics show that at least 40% of Americans between the age group of 18 to 55 have HPV. Although it stays dormant in their bodies for years, it is not a healthy practice to have unprotected sex. Number 2. Nipples gives you intense orgasms. Yes, nipples are a very sensitive part of a woman's body. It gives them an intense orgasm. It even has the name of nipplegasm. That is real and can be a really good way to stimulate your woman. Number 1. Your partner can fantasize about others while having sex with you. Yes, that is very much possible and it has happened. Your partner can fantasize about other men or women while having sex with you. Girls are more likely to do that, but it is what it is. If you expected guys to do it more, then you are wrong. Never underestimate a woman. So, that's it for today's video. Hope you liked this video, and if you did, make sure to like and share it among your peers. Let me know in the comment section if you know any more such facts. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel and get all the latest updates on time.